So we'll keep track of time just to see how quick I can get it done. Okay, that key actually looks funny right there. I don't know if you're noticing that one. Something's up with that key right there. So you can tell by looking sometimes. I wasn't planning on removing that key, but something's wrong under there. That key may need to be replaced. That may be one of the problems I'm having. Something may be wrong there. Alright. Tend to pull the keys up from the left side, but it probably doesn't really matter that much. There's always a key I forget. Okay, I always forget that key right there. And by the way, these keys down here, you don't have to take the, on the bigger keys, you don't have to take the scissor clip off like you do here. And you need to hold your finger above that scissor clip, because if you don't, it'll pop itself off. And I would show you that, however, they're very easy to lose because they'll pop away and you can't find them. Suck them up in the vacuum cleaner. And I'll try to set them down the exact way they go back in. That way I can get everything back together real quick. I try to do this as if I were like at Elton John's show and his OP1 broke, and I'm like, he's like, I gotta get that thing fixed as quick as possible to get back to business. So I try to look at it that way. I've never had a call like that. I've never had to go do this under pressure. The need for that probably would exist like one time in a lifetime, because the OP1s do not really break that much. Always got to look under there and see. There's a key I always miss, because what I do when I do it is I look at a new keyboard, because that tells me which keys need to be removed. Since, as you see, they're already removed so that you can install that thing. Nikki, come here. Come here, birthday boy. Alright, I think that's it. Sometimes I miss one. Then I turn one of the big keys over like that. Okay, pow. And then actually, we'll go with this. I've been using a bigger screwdriver lately, but maybe we won't need it. So just unscrew all the screws and we'll leave them. Nick, come here. Sit down, will you, for a minute? Actually, I don't like that. The reason I moved to a little bit of a bigger screwdriver is to make sure that I don't strip those out. And when I say bigger, I'm talking about like the end is probably the same, but this part's bigger. And you always want to be careful, because you're working around that. Nick, come here. You're working around the this plastic display, and boy, you don't want to accidentally be working right here and then scratch that display, man. That thing needs to stay crystal clear the way it is right now. And I'm not paying attention at this very second and say, but that's the thing. Don't take your attention away from this project while you're doing it, because of course you paid $1,300 for this device. Hopefully you bought it from me. If you bought this from me, you definitely did not pay $1,300 for it. Now, if you bought it from me earlier this year, maybe you paid more. Okay, right there. this actually hit that key. It didn't scratch it, but you just got to be careful. So be careful, people. Do as I say, not as I do on the OP1 repair. Alright, we're probably close. There's one more that I skipped over because I was talking right there. I'll say you got to take the knobs off. So, now let's get these. Oh, and by the way, if you want to make sure nobody knows that you've been in here, there's always a black screw, and it's always right there. I don't know why. So just remember, the black screw goes about, 6 inches from the right, or whatever, 4 inches. Black screw always goes on that key right there. If you're a musician, you know what key that is. What's funny is I know everything about this device, but I am not a musician. Although, if I keep up my little fun birthday video, you'll be seeing me on the DJ board here a little bit later, and you might think I am a musician. Alright, knobs come off. Keep track of where they go. If you lose track of any of this stuff, it's all easy to find on the internet. Volume knob, same deal, pow. Okay, let's see if I got lucky. Did I get everything on the first try? Yes. Well, hold on. No, I might have missed one. Hold on. Got that one. Have I missed a screw? Let's see, got that one. Maybe it's just kind of stuck in there. Alright, hold on. I feel like I must be missing something, but I don't see it. That one. That one. Let's see, yep, got 5. This one under here, got 1 has to come off. 1's off. That one's off. Okay, that one's off. It must just be a little sticky there. Well, don't lose your patience. Don't be like me. I think we already went through that. Do as I say, not as I do. This is where you got to be careful. It's, to me, I feel like, well, it wouldn't come up that far if I didn't have all the screws out. Alright, so basically what happens is you get a little junk. After a few years, you get junk around in the, around the perimeter right there. So, okay, I actually did get everything removed on the first go round. You got to be careful when you do that too, because the OLED display is not glued in or anything. There was a little dog hair. Alright, so here we are. I'll just go ahead and show you what to do here. So now you got the ribbon cables on the keyboard. You just got to pop these two things up. Can you see that? Pow and pow. Be careful. Yeah, that's nice. Those are in there good. Those are a little tricky to reinstall, just to make sure they're right. Now just push on that ribbon cable. Pow. Keyboard out of your OP1. And there. Okay. That display actually looks